The beauty of birds in the landscape. Find a comfortable seated position and take 4 breaths in to the count of 3 and release the breath out to the count of 6. Today, the sky is clear and it is unusually mild for February. It is a perfect day to walk through the local woodland area. You dress in warm thermal layers and take a little something to eat and something warm to drink. Oh, and don't forget your binoculars. After walking for a short while, looking at the trees, bushes, and delicately tangled stems of twigs, you arrive at a large wooden seat. Close by are some bushes, which will help to keep you out of the light breeze. Here is a suitable vantage point so that you are able to see and hear everything. It is still quite early in the day, and there is a touch of grey mist hanging over the nearby ponds. But the weak, watery eye of the sun is beginning to penetrate the atmosphere, and nature is promising a bright, warm, sunny day. A smile steals over your face. Look around at the various habitats you can see. Woodland, farmland, hedgerows skirting fields, and areas of land where Mother Nature has reclaimed the space and covered the ground with wild growth. What do you see? What colours can you identify? What sounds can you hear? And what can you smell? Open your flask and drink some of your warm beverage. Feel how it travels through your body, spreading a glow within you, adding to your sense of well-being. Maybe unwrap your sandwich just in case you want to have a nibble now and then. All is well, calm and peaceful around you, and spending time in this place allows you to begin to connect with all around you. It also brings peace of mind. Now you can begin to watch and listen and indulge in one of your favourite pastimes, bird watching. You are feeling settled and warm. A sense of anticipation ripples through you, followed by a desire to be still. As you breathe in, feel the space around your heart centre expand and enjoy a sense of freedom. As you breathe out, let that sense of freedom travel into your mind, allowing you to be open and receptive to what nature has to offer you. Under one of the bushes very close to your seat, you notice a small bird that appears to be very inquisitive of what is on the ground. The gentle pecking and leaf turning leaves you in no doubt that this bird is looking for food. Very slowly and quietly, you take a few crumbs from your sandwich and let them fall near your seat. In front of you now is one of the most popular birds in England, the robin. Spend a little time exploring this little bird with your mind. Notice how plump he or she is. See how bright the red face and breast stand out and glow. especially with a little sun resting on the bird. See in your mind how the bird moves around the ground. What calls come from the throat? Maybe a ringing tick 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 or seek seek seek. Can you recall how melodious this bird sounds during the spring when getting ready to find a mate? As you bring your mind back to yourself sitting on the bench, you reflect on how privileged you've been to spend some time with this bird. You now turn your sights to the sky around you, and in the distance you see a small flock of birds flying towards one of the open spaces near you. As they approach, you look through your binoculars and notice they are similar in size to a blackbird. But no, they are perhaps a little larger. Although the tail is quite dark, it is clear that the back of the bird is a rich chestnut brown, and the head is grey. They are quite noisy and are chattering in a lovely musical way. Yes, this is a small flock of fieldfares. Watch their slow, cautious approach and their elegant wing undulations. Spend a few moments watching these birds as they wheel around perfectly together before coming into land. Imagine you can fly with them and feel the light wind beneath your wings. Imagine you can look down to the ground and see bright red berries on trees just ready for you to eat. What a joy it is to let your thoughts connect with these birds. It is now time to retrace your steps towards home. Don't forget to pick up your flask and any food packaging and begin to walk with a gentle step back the way you came. Notice how the land looks different now because the sun is at its highest in the sky for a February day, and so all around you it appears to be brighter. Spend a few moments reflecting on the birds you've seen this morning. There is still time to see more birds in the garden at home. Your home is down a leafy lane and the front garden is quite long. Near to your front windows are some bird feeders. As you walk down the path, you notice movement on the ground under one of the feeders. At first, because it's quite dark in the undergrowth, you wonder what is there. The deep matte black of this bird is unmistakable. A blackbird. You take in a deep breath as you witness this wonder, and the bird turns to look at you with its richly coloured yellow beak and eyelids. Imagine you can draw this rich yellow in through your breath, just like a golden cord, and take it down your spine to your solar plexus, right at your navel centre, where it will energise you. A few of these breaths will certainly make you feel warm inside. This bird appears to be eating some spilt seed from the feeders, but as you take a step closer, the bird becomes startled and takes to the safety of a nearby tree. Notice how the flight of this bird looks a little cumbersome, but it lands deftly and raises its tail to steady itself. It has settled again and begins to call out in the familiar melodious pattern we are probably used to hearing. Imagine you are playing the flute with this bird, and you may even want to dance around the tree. The sun is just beginning to lower in the sky, so you go inside. Find a comfortable seated position in front of your bird feeders. Find that stillness again you experienced earlier. Watch, wait, breathe, and ask nature to give you one more beautiful bird experience. Very soon, the petite and pleasurable sight of a blue-crowned bird comes down to the feeders, swiftly followed by 4 more. With their white cheeks, yellowish-green backs and blue wings, the blue tits have arrived for a last feed for the day. Their movements are energetic and jerky as they move around the feeders, and 2 of them hop onto the low branch of a tree and begin to inspect it very closely for any insects. Spend the next few moments watching their activity and listening out for their tsi-tsi and trill sounds. Ask yourself, how would it feel to be a bird for a day? Imagine you had soft, light feathers as wings, and you could soar in the sky and explore the countryside around you. Revisit your birds whenever you feel you want to experience the qualities of space, freedom, and open-heartedness. Allow yourself to return to your body when you are ready. Take some deep breaths and ponder on your meditation.